Hey, welcome back, knife nerds and everyday care people. It's the Big Canucker here, and today is a very important day. It's a, you know what? I think it's on par with December 25th, January 1st. I mean, there's some awesome days out there, but today, July 27th, is the best day in the entire world because 50 years ago, Mom Canucker yoinked me out of her and I was born in Brandon, Manitoba, Canada, by the way. Manitoba born. Now I'm Alberta bred, Alberta raised now, I guess. All right, so yeah, it's my birthday today. And today I wanted to have a look at something that I picked up from Sal and the boys down at Spyderco, who actually looked after me very, very well. I had myself a oh my goodness, a Paisan that needed to head back for some warranty work, and it was going to take forever. And there's a big story behind it. Needless to say, I ended up getting a Spyderco Bombshell and a Spyderco Swayback, which is down the road here. We'll have a look at that one because my Paisan was going to take forever to replace. And the boys looked after me down at Spyderco, and I have to say, what a wonderful knife this Bombshell is. It is literally the bomb. It's got all sorts of names out there: Danger Pickle, Killer Pickle, the Dodo Bird, but it is the Spyderco Bombshell. Now, I'm not sure what's happening with these high-end knives or what the scoop is there, but the last two, the Swayback and the Bombshell, have come in this, rather than the Spyderco box, they've come in this really nice nylon padded with the golden Spyderco logo on it, as well as your flash batch product information and warranty guide all kind of popped in there. And I mean, I gotta say, what a really, really nice case. I mean, it's, seems like it's pretty high quality, and it's your knife is definitely not going to be damaged along the way if it's tucked in one of these, because it is quite plush. Anyway, on here has also got the made in Taiwan, because it is made in Taiwan. Let's just have a quick look here too as well. The Taiwan stuff, the Taiwan Spydercos the fit and finish on them is really, really fantastic, and I don't know who they've got sharpening knives for them out in their Taiwan factory, but this thing came, and it was, up until my Swayback arrived, this was the sharpest Spyderco that I have ever received out of the box. It is laser beam sharp, and their fit and finish out in Taiwan, Taichung, Taiwan, has been amazing. And this is an amazing knife here. All right, so let's go over here with the flash batch. Basically, the flash batch, what that means is there are only 1,250 of these knives made. Once they are sold out, they are numbered. But once they are sold out, the tooling basically gets destroyed, and they will not make this Spyderco Bombshell in a 20 CV steel with the green G10 scales and the titanium liner. So they will not do that again. That is it. And I have to say, I absolutely love this knife. Now let's go over some technical things here too as well. All right, size-wise, it is a kind of on the smaller side. You're looking at an overall length of 7 inches with your blade of 2.98 inches, so just a smidge under 3, and an edge length of 2.75. But I mean, really, this carries and it cuts like a much bigger knife. This is my Big Daddy EDC here, the Paramilitary 2, so that gives you an idea of kind of the size there. And then we'll get ourselves a little wee tiny Dragonfly 2 in the ZDP 189, and that just gives you an idea of the size. Now, this Bombshell was designed by a fellow by the name of Michael Birch, and he is an absolute genius, I tell you, because I've got this particular knife here designed by him, and I also have a Spyderco Chubby too as well, and they carry like much bigger knives. Now, this Paramilitary 2. I mean, it really fills the hand. It is, you know, one of the best EDC knives that are out there. You know, the blade length is 3.5 inches or so. So that seems to be the sweet spot. But Michael Birch is a genius when it comes to designing these knives, because as soon as I grabbed this Bombshell out of the package and I put it in my hand, it's like a little bell rang, because he is a genius. You know, it fits my hands really, really well. It's about a 3.5 finger grip on there, but I mean, it's extremely comfortable, and I have done some cutting on this. Now this has got kind of a thick blade stock of 4 millimeters, but it's a high hollow grind blade, so it cuts extremely well. And I'm not sure if you can see here, but I mean, I have done a little bit of cardboard cutting, because I mean, that was the big thing for me why I got into the knife game, was I had to break down so much cardboard, and I decided to, you know what, I'm cutting up some cardboard for our blue box for the recycling, and I grabbed this and it went through some of this thick heavy duty cardboard like a hot knife through butter. It was amazing for such a thick blade stock to cut through that. Now, like I said, it might have had something to do with the fact that it was extremely sharp. But I mean, all I did to this really was I stropped it a little bit on a diamond impregnated strop, and it was amazing. It is hair whittling sharp from the factory. Now I will probably, I mean, if this wasn't a flash batch, this is going to be a little, I'm not going to say it's going to be a safe queen, but she's going to be a little bit more carry on special occasions rather than use it to do some work or gardening and stuff like that. Normally I probably would file a sharpening choil in here, but I think I'm going to leave this alone, and I think I'm going to put a mirror polish edge on it, and I'm just going to use this as kind of a I think more of a fancy EDC carry for the day. If I'm going to head out for supper or something with the wife and I want to put something nice in my pocket, this will be it. I think this is a fantastic knife. And if you have the opportunity to get yourself one of them, get one for sure. Now this one here, I know is towards the end of the run. It is number 883 out of 1250. So a little bit of a late number, but I mean, I don't care. I mean, I think it's a wonderful, wonderful blade here. Now, the CPM 20CV is a steel that's made by Crucible Particle Metallurgy. And what they end up doing, their process for building some of these CPM steels is they get all the components, they get them down to a molten state, and then they blow them into a cool room using high pressure nozzles. So all the particles become extremely fine granules. They mix that together, and then they heat it up once again to form their steel. So you've got your vanadium particles are spread throughout the steel very, very evenly. It gives it a edge retention that is unbelievable, some great toughness. It makes the grindability a little bit easier, and also with the chrome vanadium, you've got some stainlessness. So 20CV is definitely a super steel. And it's up there with, you know, the S110V, the S90, the M390. It is a super steel, and this is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cutter. Now, let's see what else we've got. It is tip-up right-hand carry only. So this is, you know, for you lefties out there, you're going to have to learn to open this up with your right hand. Or, I mean, open up with your left hand, but, you know, it is designed to be carried for right-handed people. Of course, it's got the custom Michael Birch clip. And I had this side by side with the Chubby, and it is a similar shape, different size. So it is not the same clip as the Chubby. It is its very own clip design. Now this Bombshell, Michael Birch makes a custom Bombshell that he makes, you know, one at a time, and Spyderco decided to take that design and build 1,250 of them. So this is the closest thing you can get to a Michael Birch custom without paying, you know, I think you're looking $1,200 to $1,500 easily. Up to $2,500 for a Michael Birch custom. So I mean, this one here is quite a bit less, but with all the attributes of a great Michael Birch custom. So when you put this in your hand, you know that you've got a Michael Birch. He really, really pays attention to ergonomics, and that is one of the most fantastic things with this knife is the ergonomics. I'm blown away at how easy it is to cut with it. There's no real hot spots that I've found, and it is extremely comfortable for a 3.5 finger grip. It carries like a much bigger knife, and you know what? I couldn't be happier. It is extremely smooth too as well. Now, you know, you're not running with any ball bearings or anything like that. You've got your bronze phosphor washers, and I mean, Spyderco does such a great job with those bronze washers. I mean, it's hydraulically smooth, and it is drop shut, and it's very, very flickable and very, very fun too as well. So, I mean, there, you can see how it just drops shut like that. So, I mean, yes, a lot of the things to do now is to go with the caged bearings and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes I don't think you need them. I mean, I think the bronze phosphor washers is a tougher way to go than the bearings. And I think it can be just as smooth too as well if you've got it done right. And I got to tell you, this one here is done right. So you've got your green G10 as well as a green G10 backspace here too as well. Nice thick titanium liners, and she's a great liner lock, a high hollow grind with the spider hole, and of course it is a stone washed finish. I think you just cannot go wrong with this particular knife. So if you have the opportunity to pick one of these up, I know they're probably up on the secondary market, and somebody I thought I watched a video where they're already asking, you know, $600-700 for these things. I don't know, you know, but if you can still get one from a manufacturer out there or a store, I think definitely do it. It is something that you'll put in your hand and immediately love, and it is a knife that will be passed down from generation to generation because I think it is that tough, it is that enduring, and it is so much knife for the money. You just can't believe it. All right, so thank you so much for stopping by, you guys. And now, please wish me a happy birthday. Appreciate it so much. Now, if you have any questions or concerns, give me an email over at bigcanucker@gmail.com. Or, you know what? Leave something down in the old comments down below if you have any questions or concerns. I love hearing from you guys. If you like what you saw, please give me the thumbs up, and please subscribe. I appreciate it so much that you guys help me spread my voice. You know what? So I want everybody out there to please stay safe, because we still got some stuff happening in the world. Remember to listen to the experts. Keep your shiny side up. Your stick on the ice. This is the Big Canucker. Say adios.